In this episode of Expert Says, we will talk about women farmers, and our expert is Miss Girija, who is the Chief Managing Director of Agriculture Insurance Company of India Limited. We'll try to know from her how to ensure more participation of women in agriculture and how they can become a part of crop insurance inclusivity.
Ma'am, what are some strategies to encourage the inclusion of more women farmers in crop insurance programs?
Encouraging inclusion of more women farmers in crop insurance programs in India is essential for promoting gender equality and empowering rural women. This can be achieved through certain gender-inclusive steps for rural women, like raising awareness through women's self-help groups. Now, awareness campaigns specifically targeted at women farmers through women's self-help groups can be organized to inform them about crop insurance and its advantages. Beneficiaries of crop insurance from self-help help groups may be utilized to spread the word through their testimonials. Now, collaboration with women-focused NGOs, collaborate with NGOs that specifically work with women farmers. These organizations already have established trust and relationships within communities. Therefore, it makes it easier to reach and engage women in crop insurance activities. And then we could also give incentives and subsidies, to targeted population of women farmers to encourage enrollment in crop insurance programs. So then we could also employ female field supervisors or facilitators. When we train and employ more female field officers to interact directly with women farmers, normally the reaction and the response is better because women tend to respond better to women field officers. So having women field representatives may enhance the comfort level of women farmers and make it more effective for communication of our insurance programs. Now, we can also showcase success stories of women farmers who have actually adopted insurance, who have taken up insurance and who have done very well in their career as farmers. And, the fact that they have benefited a lot from the crop insurance programs. Making such successful women farmers speak to the others also will bring, very positive impact on women farmers. It could be a source of huge inspiration for them. And women-centric crop insurance products, if we design, then that would address specific needs and challenges faced by women farmers. Where certain crops are more women-centric, like floriculture, tea, growing vegetables. These are normally women-centric efforts. So for these crops, if we could include, go to state governments, encourage notification of these crops, have specific programs only for these crops, it would really help women farmers in a very big way. So maybe these kind of strategies and, done consciously to attract women farmers would possibly help a lot in including women farmers in our ecosystem.
Fine. How can we address the barriers and challenges faced by women farmers in accessing and participating in crop insurance?
So basically, to address the barriers and challenges faced by women farmers and, to access and participate in crop insurance in India requires several multi-pronged approach, and it involves the involvement of several stakeholders. Like if you have a targeted outreach and awareness program, that would do a lot of good to attract women farmers. Like basically such campaigns, when you have targeted for women farmers, we will normally use local languages. Even if it's a tribal area, we will try to use tribal dialects like Maithili, Gond, etc. to involve tribal women also into this fold. We could use visual materials in case women are not very educated. We could use visual aids, and also community-based channels. We could use these channels to disseminate information about our programs and how these programs could impact them in a very big way and how enrollment will make them more financially independent vis-a-vis crop insurance. Then this financial literacy is an issue with women in rural areas, and also the fact that they don't understand much about insurance. So having, gathering women farmers and, teaching them financial concepts. What is insurance? How does it, help you to face the challenges of farming, the uncertainties of the weather, etc. Once we, educate them, give them financial literacy training, which includes basic concepts of insurance, This can empower them to make informed decisions about, participating in insurance programs confidently without a fear of being cheated. Okay, and then one more thing we could really do to encourage women is we can reduce this documentation burden. There's huge documentation sometimes in the scheme implementations. So women, they naturally retract, they feel shy whether they'll be able to complete these kind of bureaucratic hurdles. So basically what we could do is we could make things easier, make it more enabled. Like we could see that simpler forms are created. Once a farmer ID and all other bank details are collected from the woman farmer, for the next time, for the repeat, at least we don't have to keep on asking them to produce those details. They could be given to them, reproduced from the earlier captured details. So possibly a lot of this enablement and documentation will go a very long way in including women farmers. We could also have flexible payment options, like, premium has to be paid on a particular date. Maybe the women farmer, for whatever reasons, may not have a proper income flow to pay the premium on that date. So if she would choose to have a different payment option, we could provide more flexible options which would possibly solve her problem about how she's going to meet this commitment of premiums.
Okay.
And customized communication addressing women farmers and special efforts to reach farmers should be made, and this should be tailored to resonate with the views of women, with the basic challenges that women face in society. Using local languages brings an easier connect with women, using visual aids and examples, giving examples of other women farmers who have handled their farming and handled their, life and career as a farmer better with the help of insurance could be given to them. Make successful women talk to them to encourage them and motivate them to understand this product and also enroll themselves into it.
Are there specific initiative or policies in place to promote the involvement of women farmers in crop insurance?
So there are several initiatives which are done by the Government of India, by the Ministry of Agriculture, to promote the involvement of women farmers in crop insurance. So under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, we have been promoting women by organizing ground level awareness programs and reaching women at their doorsteps through various government campaigns like Meri Policy Mere Haath and Crop Insurance Week. We have these programs conducted at district and block levels, and where women farmers do come and participate in large numbers. So this could be done on a even more war footing to ensure that more women participate. Now AIC has a huge ground force, and which includes many women field functionaries who are able to relate better with women farmers, and they're able to better explain the benefits of crop insurance, making it more affordable and comfortable in an environment where it is very, very open. People are free, women are free to ask their doubts without, any feeling shy, and, and this, the friendliness that comes out of having somebody of the same gender address you in the local language enables a lot of women to come out of this shell and express their reservations. So this is something which we are trying to do in a very big way. We are trying to put a lot of focus on enrolling women field functionaries, and we believe this will go a very long way in bringing gender inclusiveness and gender diversity also in the crop insurance space. Now, in our in-house crop insurance products, we are making a lot of efforts to reach women farmers in villages and train them. Rather, we are also trying to see that we prefer women sales force in our rural business, and we are also training them in our payment apps. We find that women are able to understand these apps and use them very effectively. And we find women, workforce more sincere, more adaptable, and more fast in efficiency wise. Also, they are able to multitask and give better results. So it makes it easier for them to get crop insurance, like doorstep insurance enrollment. They can go door to door, talk to their women friends in their locality, and then obviously the buy-in is going to be better. With the help of the mobile app, which is what is used for enrollment, things will become supremely easier, and they can also ask and clear doubts because technology is at the doorstep. They can use mobile apps to clear the doubts and bring better awareness in clients, because of initiatives being taken by AIC. Now we are also trying to organize several women-centric events like women health camps, wherein we also showcase our products. We had a Women's Day event recently at our, conducted by our HO in New Delhi, where we had, invited several women cattle farmers, and we had recognized them and felicitated them, as part of our management activities. And I think these events also help a lot. It goes a long way in promoting women awareness among women farmers. And similar events can be, can be organized for all other lines of business that we are in across various parts of the country. And we'll be slowly doing that, to promote women inclusiveness in agriculture.
How can we ensure that crop insurance programs are designed to meet the specific needs and priorities of women farmers?
So ensuring that crop insurance programs are designed to meet the specific needs and priorities of women farmers in India, it requires a comprehensive and gender-specific approach. The women farmers often face unique challenges and have specific requirements that must be addressed to make the programs more inclusive and effective. So some strategies, which may help us achieve the goals could be, gender disaggregated data collection. In the PMFBY, the government is collecting separate data for male and female farmers. This may be used to identify the specific challenges and vulnerabilities faced by women farmers in agriculture, and also use this data as a targeted audience for giving them better benefits, better policies, better advantages in terms of policy making from our side. And consultation and participation, we feel that consulting women farmers at the product development stage, finding out what kind of product will suit them, what aspects of the product development would make it more easy for them to adopt insurance products. And we take them at the development stage, at the product creation stage. We take a lot of consultation from women farmers and put that into our product development, product creation step. I think that will also go a very long way in bringing inclusivity. As I said earlier, flexible payment options could go a very long way, because possibly the woman does not have that regular source of income. So possibly a flexible payment option would help them a lot. Collaboration with women's organizations, self-help groups and NGOs to reach them, Anganwadi workers, ASHA workers, all of them could help us to reach a woman audience in a much better way. Women who are highly educated also sometimes are sitting at home only doing household functions because of Indian cultural and sociological issues.
Exactly.
So possibly we could encourage such women to come out and start a career where not only they would be using their education, but they would contribute to social inclusion of farmers, financial inclusion of farmers, and which would protect not only the women but also their entire families from disaster and from enriched farming experience.
Ma'am, what are the potential benefits of increasing the participation of women farmers in crop insurance, both for the farmers themselves and for the agriculture sector as a whole?
So increasing the participation of women farmers in crop insurance can lead to a more resilient and prosperous agricultural sector by providing financial security, empowering women and creating gender equality, promoting sustainable agricultural practices and contributing to economic growth. Crop insurance plays a crucial role in enhancing the livelihoods of women farmers and fostering sustainable agricultural development in the country. An independent woman farmer of the country can add several times to the growth of the rural sector in India, and also to the dream of India becoming a developed nation by 2047. Particularly vulnerable sectors of the women population, like widowed women or single women who are handling the entire family responsibilities single-handedly, may benefit a great deal from these various initiatives that we will take to include them in the sector.
Ma'am, and a last question. What's your message for farmers, especially women farmers?
I would say that please understand what insurance means. What is insurance covering? How does it protect you? Try to understand the basics of insurance, that it protects a farmer from the vagaries of weather. Certain losses which are protected are mentioned in the policy document, please ensure that you understand the policy document completely the way it is meant to be understood, and not get led by people telling you that any loss will be paid. Paying a premium to an insurance company does not entail that a claim will be paid. It's only when one of the losses mentioned in the policy document is actually happening on the field that the loss is paid to you. And once that loss happens, then the insurance company is bound to pay the claim, and you are liable to get the claim also within a reasonable period of time, which is your right, and you must assert for that right. Now, I would say that being independent with the help of insurance helps you to become a more independent woman, a better mother, a better sister, a better daughter, a better life partner, and a better citizen of this country.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us great information about Fasal Bima Yojana. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.